How can I help you?
Tell me, Doctor, do you have a morgue in your dispensary?
Yes, it is the busiest place in the building.
We would like to see it.
The door at the far end. The one with the unpleasant smell.
Very good. Farewell, Doctor.
See you soon, perhaps. And take care of yourself.
This stove is hardly working. That would explain the damp around here.
Incredible. My colleague could at least keep a good fire going for his patients.
Like all the sick.
Not surprising.
Look, Holmes, a list of the recently dead. How sad.
I see names that have something in common.
I understand now why my colleague keeps quiet about his morgue. This place is a real mess.
Concentrate, Watson. We must look for clues about Grape Ape's friends.
Look at the state of the instruments. They've probably never been cleaned.
This is Kurtz's overall, so he really does work at the morgue. Strange that he left his overall here.
Holmes, this is Kurtz. We've just found one of the Bishop of Knightsbridge's murderers.
A small metal stem. 2 keys.
Well, well, this Kurtz was carrying a lot of things.
Perfect.
We must find the place indicated with the cross on the map we found in the morgue.
How can I help you?
Farewell, Doctor.
See you soon.
We must find the place indicated with the cross on the map we found in the morgue. We must find the place indicated.
Burn it. A circular. Perfect.
We must find the place indicated.
The rope used. It's open. Here, this hut is on the map. Let us search it from top to bottom, Watson.
Oh, what a jumble!
Impossible to.
Bags filled with nails.
I can see a large.
Bags filled with nails. Bags filled with nails. There are a lot of them. Well, really. Bags filled...
Look, this chest has been nailed to the floor. This box has been placed so that... Look, this chest has been nailed to the floor. Look, this... Look.
Bags filled with...
Look. Look.
Bags...
I can't do that. A hole was drilled. There is a sack inside.
Valuable objects. But what are they doing here? Valuable object. We are making headway. How do we know what this means?
This message confirms that we are on the right track. Here, this hut is on the map. This black painted stone is identical to the... This dark, damp earth. Here, this hut is on the map. Let us search it from top to bottom, Watson. The rope you...
How is it that there is no room in this cemetery?
Let us hope that the tree is still there.
Let's find the...
Here is our tree. Let us examine the inscriptions. Sally and John. This design was the last to be done. Sally and John is engraved here as a symbol of their love. Nothing of interest here. Nothing of interest. 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 Yes, it must be there. Yes, it must be there. I need something. I need some. This dark, damp... This must be the great...
Well, judging by the state...
This black... This shovel belongs...
You frighten me, Holmes.
Yes. This must be the grave. Dig quickly, Watson.
Very well, Holmes. Look, a metal box.
The lock on this box is rather sophisticated. This box comes from a bank. The criminals must have held onto it after a hold-up. There we are. It is simplicity itself. This key must be important to be hidden here.
These candlesticks are undoubtedly stolen.
A hammer.
Holmes, there is someone in that hut.
I saw, Watson. Come, and keep your revolver at the ready, just in case.
What do you think, Holmes?
This. Open up. We're not the police. Do not be alarmed.
That's a strange way of reassuring someone.
Holmes, they are children. My God, one of them is hurt.
What do you want? Don't come any closer. Are you the police?
Don't be afraid. I am a doctor. I'm going to look at your friend's wound.
Wait, Watson. I've got some questions to ask these children.
This is urgent, Holmes. In this filthy place, the risk of infection is very high, and the wound could get worse with every second lost.
The immediate danger for these children is not so much the wound as Mr. Fletcher.
Who?
Look at the wound, Watson. It's thin and precise. It was made by a sharp, well-kept blade. Any other blade, less well-kept, would have torn the tissue around it, and its size would be irregular.
So what does that imply?
In this area, who would take such great care with a blade? A butcher, of course. And the only butcher in the area is Samuel Fletcher, who at this moment is replacing a window that has been forced open. He's a man to hold grudges, as anyone around here will tell you.
The children are in danger.
A man as skillful with a knife as a butcher, and with a bad reputation to match, could easily strike a fatal blow by cutting the child's jugular. If he hasn't done it, it's surely because these little thieves broke into his shop at night to steal a piece of meat. The poor lighting in this area saved them. I can assure you that Mr. Fletcher has spent the day trying to trace these children, and if he finds them, wounds will be the least of their problems.
That's true. What do you want? Don't let the butcher find us.
Dr. Watson will see to your wound, but the treatment won't be free. I don't need to remind you that life is hard, you know that already. Give me the address of a certain Kurtz, and the doctor will dress your wound. No address, no treatment.
I can't tell you, mister. Kurtz is a dangerous madman.
Holmes, you go too far. You have frightened the poor child.
I could give Mr. Fletcher a compensation for the damage to his property, and he would certainly give up trying to find you then. But for that, you'll have to cooperate.
Or else?
Or else he'll likely find a less agreeable way of repairing the damage.
Wait, mister. I know everyone here. I'll help you. Only protect us from the butcher.
I am looking for Kurtz. Tell me where I can find him, and I'll smooth things over with Mr. Fletcher.
Everyone here knows Kurtz. He's the worst person in the area. We call him the Colonel because he fought against the Zulus in Africa. He got chucked out the army because he's completely crackers. He lives at number 8 Batty Street.
Good. Watson, see to the wound. Then we will settle the problem between these young men and Mr. Fletcher.
We must protect these children from that butcher, Holmes.
It won't be necessary. I've had dealings with Samuel Fletcher before now. He's not the monster I've made him out to be. If he had wanted to kill them, he would have done so, even in dim light. By wounding the little thief, he wanted to warn him never to set foot in his shop again. Forget Mr. Fletcher, Watson.
You mean you lied to frighten those poor children?
Exactly. Clever, wasn't it?